Alright, so I hope I'm audible and the screen is visible to everyone.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, so we are done with the correlation and regression and some of the basic topics of statistics. I hope every one of you is clear with that without any doubt. So today we are going to start another topic which we have already started in the physical class yesterday. That is metrics, and the plural form of this is matrices. Right? Still the people are coming. So basically, matrix under matrix we are going to understand some of the mathematical application of matrix and what is the application of matrix into the business, into the management. This is what we are going to understand. But before going on to that, we need to understand what do we mean by matrix. So any one of you who knows what is matrix, a general understanding of matrix, किसी को पता है? Anyone? I mean, the people who had mathematics in their 11th or 12th standard, they must be able to answer something related to this. Yes, is there anyone? Yes, no, maybe.
Sir,
Yes,
two-dimensional something.
Two-dimensional. Okay. Yes, Nigonita.
Sir,
Yes, Tanya.
it's a arrangement of numbers in row and column. So,
It's an arrangement of numbers in the row and column. Okay. Right. So, matrix is what? It is a rectangular array or table of numbers. Right. Rectangular array or table of numbers arranged in some rows and columns. Right. The general structure of a matrix looks like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it is one of the example of a matrix where uh, these the horizontal arrangements
Row,
are called as rows,
rows,
and the vertical arrangements are called as
column,
columns. Right? These are called as columns. Why we study this? Why we use this? Because by using matrices, we can, uh, easily do the certain algebraic calculations can be done easily. Algebraic calculation in the sense, suppose if I have equations like 2x plus 3y plus 5z is equal to 10. Uh, so, okay, I asked this question yesterday also. So let me ask that I need to find out the values of x, y, and z So the minimum requirement is the number of variables are 3. So I should have at least 3 equations or relations among x, y, and z. So suppose I have another equation like 2y minus 9z is equal to 70. 2x plus 5y plus 3z is equal to 100 or something like this. Just a second. So by solving these three equations, I can find out x, y, and z. So I can take the help of matrix and I can reduce the calculations. I can save my time by using the matrices to solve these equations. To solve these equations in the sense, what will be the value of x, what will be the value of y, and what will be the value of z. I can find out quite comfortably and easily by using matrices. This is one of the use. इसकी बात बाद में करेंगे. Now, what are rows and what are columns? Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So the general structure of a matrix, I'm again writing it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is called as first row, this is called as second row, this is called as third row, and so on. It can go up. This is called as column number 1, this is called as column number 2, this is called as column number 3, and so on. Right? Then, second thing, we need to talk about what are the dimensions of a matrix. Dimension in the sense, I should be able to find out that if I write this, I should be able to find out that yes, okay, this much, this is the number of rows, this is the number of columns. So the dimensions of a matrix can be find out, can be represented by m into n, m cross n, right? Or into m cross n, where m represents the row and n represents the column. Row and column in the sense number of rows and number of columns. Like in this, we have how many rows are there in this matrix?
So 3.
3 rows, sir.
How many columns are there in this matrix?
3.
3. So it will be called as 3 cross 3 matrix. Right? Suppose if I ask you 4 cross 5 matrix, how many rows will be there?
4 row,
Right.
5 column.
And 5 columns. Right? Is it clear with everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And generally we represent it in terms of the capital alphabets like A is equal to, let's suppose A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Now this is a general representation of a matrix. It's a 3 cross 3 matrix, right? So matrix A, it will be called as matrix A is equal to this. This A11 is actually representing the element which is in the first row and first column. This A11 is representing the element which is there in the first row and first column. This first number, if I will talk about 1, this first number represents the row in which it is situated, and the second number represents the column in which it is situated. So if I ask you from this matrix, can anyone tell me who was not there in yesterday's class? I am again repeating, who was not there in the yesterday's class, please tell me what is A33 in this matrix.
Sir, A third row,
9.
third column.
Number, element. It is 9. Right? Numbers written within the matrix are called as elements of the matrix. So there are 9
Okay.
elements in this matrix. So similarly, can anyone tell me what is A23 in this matrix?
Sir, 6. 6.
Very good. Very good. Can anyone tell me what is A42 in this matrix?
So it is not 9, sir. It's 4.
Very good. There is no A42.
Four.
Why? Because A42 is asking for fourth row and second column, but fourth row is not there. There are only 3 rows. So it is not there. Okay. So is it clear with everyone? What do we mean by matrix? What is the general representation of a matrix? What are the elements of a matrix and how we represent the dimensions and elements of a matrix? Is it clear with everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Very good. So now we'll be moving towards some specific types of matrix. There are so many different types of matrix, but we'll be dealing with some of the important one and the general ones. Just a second. Yeah. So the next one is types of matrices. The first one is row matrix. Anyone who was there in the yesterday's class can tell me what is a row matrix?
So it will contain only a single row.
Yes, a matrix which has only a single row, like suppose 0, 1, 2, 5. How many rows are there?
So one.
One, sir.
One.
And how many columns are there?
So four.
4. Please
Four.
understand, right? It is a 1 cross 4 matrix, right?
4.
The speciality of this matrix is there is only one row. So for row matrix we can say that the dimensions are 1 cross n. Right? This is called as order of the matrix. This m cross n is called as order of the matrix. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. Yeah. So the order of a row matrix will always be like 1 cross n, where n can be anything, right? N can be anything starting from 1 to any number, but number of row will always be 1. So the order of a row matrix is like 1 cross n, or you can say any matrix which has an order of 1 cross n will be called as row matrix. Is it clear with everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Second, similarly, we can say that column matrix. Now you can identify from the definition of row matrix what will be the column matrix.
Yes, sir.
So only one column.
A matrix which has only one column means, for example, 0, 1, 2. Is it a column matrix?
Yes, sir.
How many rows are there?
3.
So three.
3. And how many columns?
One, sir.
One.
1.
So the order of
3
a
cross
column
1.
matrix.
3 into 1.
3 cross 1.
The order of a column matrix will always be m cross 1, right? Where m can be anything starting from 1 to anyone, but m cross 1. So any matrix which has an order like m cross 1 will be called as column matrix, and any matrix which has an order of 1 cross n, it will be called as row matrix. Is there any problem with anyone?
No, sir.
Okay, can we move forward?
Yes, sir.
Right. Then the third one, which is the most important one, square matrix. Now the people who are not there in the last class, what do you mean by a square?
So equal number of rows
Sir,
and
equal
columns.
amount of rows and columns.
That is a matrix. I am asking what do you mean by a square? I am not asking square matrix.
So where all the sides are equal.
Yes, a
Yes.
square as a geometrical figure. The basic property of a square is all sides are equal, right? So on the similar ground, a square matrix is a matrix where the number of rows are equal to number of columns or vice versa. The number of rows and columns are same, then it is called as square matrix. Whatever matrix we have created just now, 4, 5, 6. Is it a square matrix?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No.
Sir.
Very
No,
good. It is not a square matrix. 1, 2, 4, 5. Is it a square matrix?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
because it's a 2 cross 2 and it is a 2 cross 3. So, in order for a matrix to become a square matrix, the order should be like the same. M is equal to N, right? The number of rows should be equal to number of columns. So, such a matrix in which the number of rows and columns are equal, then it is called as square matrix. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good. Then we'll go for a diagonal matrix. Anyone who was there in the last class can tell me what is a diagonal matrix?
So can I try?
Yes,
So in diagonally all the numbers are same.
diagonally all the numbers are same. You are 50% right. Okay. Yes, anyone else?
So a diagonal matrix is a non-zero in the matrix in which zero except zero.
You were there in the last class, Niponita? You were there. Okay.
So all the elements except diagonal elements are equal to 0.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. So diagonal matrix is a non-zero square matrix. Non-zero square matrix in which all the elements except the diagonal elements are equal to 0. It will look like this. Now, is this matrix a square matrix or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
It's a square matrix,
yes, sir.
right? And a special type of square matrix in which only the diagonal elements are non-zero and rest all the, sorry, just a second. The presentation has got hanged. Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay, I hope the screen is visible again.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't know what happened to the presentation, but all the things which we have written, it has vanished. But I hope you have understood what is a square matrix and what is a diagonal matrix. I'll revise the diagonal matrix
Yes.
now. Just a second. The diagonal matrix was at number 4. Yeah. So fourth type of a matrix is the diagonal matrix. So diagonal matrix is a non-zero square matrix in which all the elements except the diagonal elements are zero. The example is like this. It is a square matrix. Yes, it's a square matrix because it's a 3 cross 3 matrix. Number of rows and number of columns are same. And the special type of a square matrix in which all the elements are zero except the elements which are coming in the diagonal, right? Except these elements, all the elements are zero. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So it's a diagonal matrix. Now fifth one is what? I think scalar matrix. Yeah.
Scalar matrix.
What is a scalar matrix? People who were there in the last class can tell what is a scalar matrix.
All the dialog matrix are equal.
All the diagonal elements are equal. So it is, let me put an example, 2 0 0 0 2 0 0 0. Is it a square matrix?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No, scalar matrix.
Is it a square matrix or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is it a diagonal matrix?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Then there is another speciality in this matrix, that is all the diagonal elements are same or equal. Such type of matrix, a diagonal matrix in which all the diagonal elements are same, is called as scalar matrix. For example, one more example can be -1 0 0 0 -1 0 0 0 -1, or yeah, this is also a scalar matrix. Is it clear with everyone?
Yes, sir.
That a scalar matrix is a special type of a matrix which is a square matrix, which is a diagonal matrix, and in which all the diagonal elements, all the elements of the diagonal are same. I hope I am clear with everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then we have a sixth one, which is unit or identity matrix. Is it a square matrix?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Is it a diagonal matrix?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Is it a scalar matrix?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Then why it is called as identity matrix?
Sir,
What is
diagonal
the
matrix
this?
one, sir.
Sorry?
Diagonal matrix are one, sir.
Diagonal elements are equal to 1. Diagonal elements are equal to 1. So a matrix, a scalar matrix you can say, or you can say a diagonal matrix, which is a scalar matrix, and all the diagonal elements are equal to 1. So a unit matrix or an identity matrix is a special type of scalar matrix where all the diagonal elements are equal to 1. Is it clear with everyone?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes,
No,
yes, sir.
no problem.
No, sir.
Okay. Now, operations on matrices. Operations on the matrices in the sense plus, minus, multiplication and all, right? So first we'll start with addition. Suppose there is one matrix A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and there is another matrix B is equal to -1, -2, -3, -4. And I ask you, please add these matrices together. This is what we call a addition of the matrices. Now, addition of a matrices, we just need to remember one thing, that the matrices will be added together only if they are of the same order. Only the matrices which are having the same order can be added. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Same order in the sense,
Yes.
a 2 cross 3 matrix can be added into a 2 cross 3 matrix only. A 3 cross 2 matrix can be added into a 3 cross 2 matrix only. You cannot add a 2 cross 3 matrix into a 3 cross 4 matrix. You cannot. Right? So addition of a matrices is only possible if both the matrices are of same order. So can we add A and B?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Because this is also a 2 cross 2 and this is also a 2 cross 2. So same order. Now adding A11 will be added into A11, right? Sorry, B11, A12 will be added to B12, A13 will be added to B13. It will go like this. So 1 plus -1, then 2 plus -2, then 3 plus -3, then 4 plus -4. So we'll get a plus b as 0, 0, 0,
0, 0,
0.
sir.
And this is nothing but a null matrix or a zero matrix. A matrix in which all the elements are 0 is called as null matrix or a zero matrix. Is it clear with everyone?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have A as -1, -4, 5, 6, -3, 2, 5, 9, -10. And we have B as 0, -1, 0, -5, 6, -3, 9, -24. Tell me the values. I'll ask one by one. You just do it, A plus B, and let me know in the chat that yes, sir, I have done. Everyone, find out A plus B, but keep it with yourself. I'll ask one by one, and then tell me. Okay, Divya has done, Ratrika has done. There is no surprise because it's a revision class for Divya and Ratrika. They have already done it yesterday. Okay, Rhythm has done. Good. Prashant has done. Rishita has done. Abhishek has done. Good. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people have responded out of the, uh, I guess, 14. Okay. 7 people have responded. So, we have got 50% response. 8. Good. Waiting for one more response, please. Okay. Meanwhile, others are doing rhythm. Okay, Anurag has also done it. Rhythm. What is the value
Yes.
of A33 in A plus B?
So A33 is 5, sir.
A33 is 5. Okay.
Oh, sorry, sir. A33, right? A33 is -6.
Yeah.
-6.
A33 is -6.
Minus.
Okay. It's a -6.
Yes, I by
Okay.
mistakenly told you about
No issue.
A13.
No issue. Yes, Rishita, what is A23?
So A23 is -1.
Okay, very good. A23 is -1. Aman, what is A11?
Yes, sir.
What is A11 in A plus B? What is the 1 element in A plus B?
3, sir.
A11 element in A plus B.
So I'll say
Uh,
it's -1.
-1. It is -1 plus 0 will be -1. What is Rishita? What is A12?
So A12 is -5.
Good. -5. And Ratrika, what is A13?
So 5 plus 5.
+5. Tanya, what is A21?
It's 1, sir.
Who else has left? Dibonita, what is the A32? Is she there in the class? I'm not sure. Dibonita, what is A32? Okay, there is one more student. Yeah. Yes, Dibonita.
So -11.
11, -11. Okay, good. All right. Rhythm, what is A22?
So +3.
+3. And the last one, let me do it by myself. It is 14, right?
40.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So this is how we can do the addition of the matrices. Is there any problem?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Now there are certain properties which are not that important, but yes, you should have these things in the mind. The one thing is that matrix addition is commutative. Commutative in the sense A plus B will equal to B plus B. I think it is obvious, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just a second, guys. Just a second. Just a second. Just a second. Okay. There are two more properties. I'll do them quickly so that we can finish up with this addition point. The second property. It is associative. Associative in the sense, suppose you have to add three matrices. So you can add A and B and then add it into the C, or you can do it like this. Both will be equal. Either you can add A and B first and then add C into it, or you can do it like B and C and then add A into it. Right? Both the things will be same. Any problem?
No, sir.
Now there
No,
is
sir.
one thing, additive identity. Additive identity is like which matrix I should add into A so that I can get result as A. Can anyone tell me which matrix I should add into A so that I can get A back? Yes,
So 0.
it is represented as O, where O stands for zero matrix.
Null matrix actually.
Oh yes, of same order. Please remember. Over here, A and B are of same order matrix. This is the essential requirement. Over here, A, B and C are of same order matrix. Then only we can say yes, it is commutative, it is associative and additive identity. Any problem?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Then there is fourth one, which is additive inverse. Additive inverse in the sense, what should I add into A so that I get a zero matrix?
So minus A.
Negative A. Negative of A. Now I'll put it as a question mark because I need to tell you how to find a negative A. Minus A means what? This is a question mark which we are going to solve in the next class. But additive inverse in the sense, which matrix I should add into matrix A so that I get a result matrix as a zero matrix or a null matrix. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So these are the
Yes, sir.
four properties of addition of the matrix. So can I assume that all of you are clear with basic introduction of matrix, the basic types of matrices and the addition of the matrices? All these three things are clear with everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fair enough. So let us keep it up to this only. We'll again meet in the next class and we'll go forward into this topic, right? So thank you. I have scheduled the test. Please attempt it. And
सर
yes, 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 yes.
जैसे आज मेरी पहली क्लास है तो आपने जो एग्जाम दी हुई है लिंक पे वो तो हम नहीं दे सकते क्योंकि अब